Did you really think, Joss? Did you? After all that mess? And then things you did afterwards? You sad little Cheetos skinned looking motherfucker. What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here. Alright, I thought I'd chime in more about this because I just did a short video when the news was brought to us, where DC fans actually came together and were like, yay, we kind of celebrated. We all just were happy about the news. And it's funny too because there were some headlines that said, bad news for the DCEU. Joss Whedon has exited Batgirl. And it's going like, nope. We're all high-fiving and popping champagne. But who cares what they think? Yeah, it's sad that when they announced things with Joss Whedon, I mean, I was totally like, hey, you know, why you guys getting all crazy? Like, hey, it's Joss Whedon. He could do some good to it. I actually used to like the guy, but then you just realize he peaked with Avengers Age of Ultron. He just a lot of things in there that just aren't good, and he really hasn't done anything since. And then after all the madness with Justice League and everything, fuck that guy. But was he fired? Yes. He was. He pretty much, that's what it was. He didn't just quit. He said that he couldn't just find a story. It was like a year, and he couldn't find a story, and then there was rumors that he was going to do the very first Batgirl story that was introduced in the comics. It's just that part doesn't make sense, and a lot of things actually don't make sense either, because if you really think about the time frame with everything, when we were hearing that he was brought on for Justice League, the reshoots were going to be happening, then all of a sudden they just announced, after Snyder walked away and everything, then they announced that he's doing Batgirl, and it's just, you almost wonder, like, what was going on behind the scenes. Were they trying to divert attention a little bit? I think they kind of were, because, I mean, anybody who still thinks that Snyder brought on Whedon, get that out of your head right now. Was he okay with it? Sure. He was fine with it. He was playing along, and then certain things started happening when they started dismantling his movie. It just was, yeah. Then Snyder was going, you know what? I'm walking away from this because they're screwing me. Whedon is just, you know, the guy's a hack. Now, at least. I mean, he's made some things in the past, but now, what the hell has he done lately? I mean, it's so weird how he's given us, you know, the Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Firefly, and like I said, that first Avengers was great. But it's just, ever since, it's like he just hasn't done shit. And then after what he did with Justice League, this doesn't surprise me one bit. And then he says, is there a sexier word than failure? Seriously, that's your sense of humor. He's creepy. He is creepy. He just is. When you hear him say that, is there a sexier word than failure? I just hear the voice and see that pale face, that bald fucking cue ball head that's surrounded by little tiny fire hairs sticking out, and it's just go, every girl in here is dry. As opposed to this sexy man right here. Yeah, Mr. Snyder, always flexing that tricep. Anyways, what's interesting though too is, you know, people of course posted on Vero, and they are connected on Vero with Zack Snyder, and he's been liking the post. So is Cleanos. They've been liking the post too, and Clay even said this. He said, Joss who? And I'm like, I like you. And to go even further, we have Patty Jenkins liking Heroic Hollywood's post about Zack Snyder liking the Joss Whedon getting fired and all that shit. Yes, I don't think, yeah, Patty Jenkins, I don't think she likes him either, okay? I mean, it'd be pretty awesome if Ayer joined, Juan, Sandberg, but I think they're, you know, that's totally different. I mean, if anybody was going to do it, it'd be Ayer, because obviously Warner Brothers dick with his movie a lot more, and I don't think they're going to be really touching the other ones, but you could just tell, like, Patty Jenkins didn't like Joss Whedon. He's a creep, and, you know, pretty much they had to let him go. He had so much bad press with the whole thing with his ex-wife when she wrote a big, long thing about how he was, you know, going after, you know, cheating on him and just the way he was. That was all coming about, and it was going, holy crap. It doesn't, yeah, that makes sense. Then when his Wonder Woman script leaked as well, and there's a lot of people, like, I saw on Twitter and everything, a lot of people were passing around the pages where they were showing that there's a lot of interesting stuff that he had in there. Like, and a lot of people are going, yeah, really? This guy is sexist as all shit. Look what he's writing Wonder Woman. And I was going, yeah, he was taking it to a little darker place. And yeah, so leave Barbara alone there, buddy. So there you have it, guys. That's what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were like, you know what? You're not gelling with us. all the bad stuff in the past. And like I said, I think that had something to do with them announcing that in the Justice League thing. I think honestly that Warner Brothers was trying to get people on board with Joss Whedon, so they thought maybe if he does this movie and we get that Batgirl, because it's a female-led superhero movie, maybe we'll get people, joining, lifting up Joss Whedon a little bit. But another thing too is it's 2018, you dumb fucks. Of course, this was announced in 2017, but still same little time period, the period of political correctness and a weird kind of thing where, hey, if it's a female-led movie, a female better be directing, just like if it's black, it better be. I hate that weird kind of segregation we have, but it's. When it comes to a woman directing Batgirl, I'm okay with it. I mean, I'm just like, whoever knows the material, whoever can give us the better movie, that's fine. If it's a woman, if it's a man, I really don't give a shit. But being that it's 2018, did you think that was really going to fly with the masses? Good on Warner Brothers. I think Mr. Hamada is, he's just going in there and slapping some of these people and going, hey, get rid of this guy, this and that, and release the Snyder Cut. At least that's what I hope he's going to be doing. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about it down below, guys. What do you think about all this? Hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel. Visit filmjunkie.com for all my videos. And, of course, visit the closet for some merchandise. All right, guys? Talk to you later.